Hello again, baseball fans, and welcome to another exciting game of the Apba Master Game here on the Tigerbob Broadcasting Network. Today we have Game 2 of the 1984 World Series between the Detroit Tigers and the San Diego Padres. Detroit Tigers took Game 1 7-0 behind a strong pitching performance, complete game shutout by Jack Morris. And they're looking to get a 2-0 lead before going back to Detroit. San Diego trying to get the series tied. It is Wednesday night. It's October 10th, 1984, and we got a battle of right-handers going tonight. We got Dan Petry from Palo Alto, California, going for Detroit. He won 18 games in the regular season, and he'll be going up against Ed Whitson from Johnson City, Tennessee, 14-game winner for the Padres. Meeting at home plate with the umpires and the managers and going over the lineups and going over the ground rules. And one of the ground rules here is in the National League Park, actually in the even years, we will have designated hitters throughout the World Series. And the Padres, being it was the even year, was the home team here for the World Series. So while they're doing that, let's go down the batting order for the visiting team, the Detroit Tigers. Leading off would be the second baseman, Whitaker. Batting second, shortstop, Trammell. Third, right fielder, Gibson. Fourth, the catcher, Lance Parrish. Fifth, third baseman, Darrell Evans. Batting sixth, in left field, Rupert Jones. Seventh, designated hitter, Johnny Grubb. Batting eighth, center fielder, Chet Lemon. And batting ninth, the first baseman, Dave Bergman. Detroit brought a lot of left-hand batters in the lineup here today, going up against the right-hand slants of Eddie Whitson. A little more about Eddie Whitson. He was 14-8 in the regular season with a 3.24 run average. He has a pitching grade of 11. He has good control with a Z, and he has a move to first +1. Whitson's all warmed up, and Whitaker's ready to get in the batter's box. So let's get ready to play some Apba Master Game Baseball here on the Tigerbob Broadcasting Network. Leading off is Whitaker. Umpire today is Larry Barnett, and he hollers, "Play ball!" And we're ready to get this game going. Whitaker steps in the batter's box. Eddie Whitson delivers to Whitaker. 41's a 24. Ground ball up the middle of Templeton. Grabs it. Easy throw to first. One up and one away here in the Tiger first inning. So happy you're here, and hopefully you can stick around and enjoy some Apba Master Game Baseball. Batting number 2 for the Tigers is Trammell. Trammell was 4 for 4 in the first game with a double and a triple. Whitson, right-hander. Trammell, right-hander. 42 is a 39. That's an RP board. 44 on the 39. 44 on the 39 will be a number 13. They are challenging the second baseman, Wiggins, who's a 7. The big dice, 16. That puts him in fielding 1. Ground ball, Wiggins. Quick toss to Garvey. 2 up and 2 away. In the Tiger first inning. And now batting is the right fielder from Pontiac, Michigan, Kirk Gibson. He was 0 for 3 in the first game, and he had a walk. So Whitson to the left-hand hitting. Kirk Gibson. 31 is a 9 against the right-hand pitcher. He's a -0, so that stays a grade 11. A 9 off the grade 11 will be a ground ball to Templeton. Second play of the game for Templeton. Throw to first. Tigers are out 1, 2, 3 in the top of the first. And we go to the bottom of the first. Detroit 0 and San Diego coming up to bat. Dan Petry finishing up his warm-up tosses here. We'll go down to San Diego batting order. All the same guys as yesterday, but we have a couple guys switch spots in the batting order. So leading off will be the second baseman, Alan Wiggins. Batting number 2, right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Third, the first baseman, Steve Garvey. Cleanup hitter, third base, Craig Nettles. Batting fifth, catcher, Terry Kennedy. Sixth, designated hitter, up from the number 9 spot, would be Kurt Pavakwa. 7th in left field, Carmelo Martinez. 8th, the shortstop, Gary Templeton. And moved down to the number 9 spot will be the center fielder, Bobby Brown. And they'll be going up against Dan Petry, 18-8 in the regular season with a 3.24 earned run average. He is a grade 13, has some strikeout pitch with a Y, has a Z, and he has a very strong move to first, +3. Switch hitting. Wiggins steps in the batter's box. Petry all warmed up. And here's the pitch to Wiggins. Snake Eyes is a 0. 35 is a 6. That ball is hit between the left and center fielder. And Wiggins, he's going to leg out a double. Leadoff double for the Padres here in the bottom of the first inning. And up steps the very good hitting Tony Gwynn. He had 2 hits in yesterday's game. Petry to the left-hand hitting Tony Gwynn, 52 is a 27th. A man on second base. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Struck him out. Y-man struck him out. Gwynn doesn't strike out much, but Peaches got him there. So now we got Garvey up. Man on second base with 1 out. Petry to the right-hand hitting Steve Garvey. 54, 32, fly ball right field. 16 on Gibson to put him in fielding 1. Runner's not going to advance at all. He's just going to stay right there on second base. Does not want to make that third out at third base. With Craig Nettles coming up from San Diego, California, playing in his hometown. Peaches to the left-hand hitting Craig Nettles. Snake Eyes is a 0. 46 is a 6. That ball is deep, and that ball is off the base of the right field wall. Wiggins is going to come around and score, and Nettles is in the second base with a double. And the San Diego Padres jump out in the first inning of Game 2, 1-0. Now batting is the left-hand hitting Terry Kennedy. Petry trying to get out of this inning. Kennedy, 61's a 24, pops it up on the infield. Trammell back a few steps under it, makes the catch. And we are going to the second inning. San Diego scores 1, and they're leading 1-0. Coming up to bat for Detroit in the second inning will be the catcher, Lance Parrish. He was 0 for 5 in the first game. Righty on righty. Whitson delivers to Parrish, and it is outside. Parrish draws a base on balls. So we got Parrish on first base. He's an E16, so they got to keep an eye on him. And up steps, first time. No, yeah, see, he was 1 for 3 in yesterday's game, actually. Up steps Evans, playing third base today. Whitson to Evans. 41, 26, second baseman. 31, that's going to put him in fielding 2. 26, fielding 2. Slow runner. Safe at first, fielder's choice, runner out at second. Fielder's choice, second to short. Evans does beat it out to first base. So now we have Evans on first base with 1 out, and up steps Rupert Jones. 12 home runs in the regular season. He's playing left field today. Left-hand bats are in the lineup today. Whitson delivers to Rupert Jones. 12 to 25. Bouncer up the middle. Wiggins standing next to the bag. Flips it to Templeton. Over to Garvey. Double play. The Tigers are denied in the second inning. We're going to the bottom of the second. Padres coming up the bat leading 1-0, and up steps Kurt Bavacqua, moved up to the number 6 spot in the batting order. Petry delivers to the right-hand hitting Kurt Bavacqua, 63, 24, ground ball shortstop Trammell. Over to first, 1 away. And the Padres, second inning. Now batting is right-hand hitter Carmelo Martinez, 0 for 2 in the first game. Petry to Martinez, 56, 34. Stood there like the house on the side of the road and watched that one go by. Second strikeout today for Dan Petry. Now we got Gary Templeton, the shortstop, 0 for 3 in the first game. Petry to the switch hitter, hitting left-handed. Templeton, 42, 13, fastball, all side plates. Froze him, struck him out. Another strikeout, 3 strikeouts for Petry, and we're going to the top of the third inning. Tigers trailing 1-0, leading the series 1-0, but they're down here. And up step the designated hitter, Johnny Grubb. 8 home runs in the regular season, Whitson to the left-hand hitting. Johnny Grubb. 46-13. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whitson gets his first strikeout of the night here. And up steps Chet Lemon. Had a big home run in yesterday's game. And a big 2-run homer. Whitson to Lemon. 16's 28. Templeton's busy. Throw to first. Got him by a step. 2 away in the Tiger third inning. And up steps Dave Bergman, bat number 9, the left-hand hitter from Evanston, Illinois. 22 is a 7. That ball's in over the second baseman's head, dropping to right field. And Bergman's on first base. D17. So we're not looking at stealing right now. You know, hit and run's always on the table, but right now we're just going to swing away with Whitaker. Whitson to Whitaker. 43-29. Right back to Whitson. Tosses to Garvey. Tigers get a base runner, but he is stranded. And we are going to the bottom of the third inning here at Jack Murphy Stadium in San Diego, California, with the hometown Padres leading 1-0. And up steps the number 9 hitter. Switch hitter, Bobby Brown hitting left-handed. Petry to Brown, 61-24. Ground ball. Oh, what a play by Trammell. Guns at the first. Brown is out by a step. Bang, bang play. Nice play by Alan Trammell. Now we got 1 out. Bottom of the third, and up steps Alan Wiggins. First time up, he doubled, and he scored the only run of the game. Petry to the left-hand hitting. Wiggins, 63-31. Fly ball, center field. Lemon coming in hard. Makes the fine running catch. Chet Lemon, Chet the Jet, showing the speed. Up steps Tony Gwynn. 2 outs, nobody on. Petry to the left-hand hitting Tony Gwynn. 15 is an 11, and that one rolls right through the infield into center field. Tony Gwynn, that's what he does. He gets base hits. He's a C25. So he could steal, but we got a really good arm with Parrish. Good move by Petry. Looks like they're going to probably hold him on and just let... They're going to do a hit-and-run play. Garvey, it's a hit-and-run play. 56-27. Third base. Evans over to first. Got him. Started the runner. That's nothing. So that's it for the Padres in the bottom of third. We're going to the top of the fourth inning. Padres leading this game 1-0. And up steps to shortstop Alan Trammell. Ground out second to first, his first time up. Whitson to the right-hand hitting Alan Trammell. 21-32. Fly ball. Shallow right. Gwynn comes in. Makes the catch. Tigers' bats are silent so far. They just have the 1 base hit, and that was from Bergman last inning. The number 9 hitter. Up steps Kurt Gibson. Here's the pitch. To Giddy. 31 is a 9. That's off that grade 11. Same thing as last time. Ground ball shortstop Templeton over to first. 2 away. And Lance Parrish. Whitson to Parrish. 54-32. Fly ball. Deep right. Right center. Gwynn over. In the gap. Makes the catch. Nothing across for the Tigers in the top of the fourth, and we're going to the bottom of the fourth inning here in San Diego. Padres leading 1-0. And they got the 4, 5, and 6 hitters coming up. Leading off will be Craig Nettles. First time up, he doubled in a run. Petry to Nettles. 12-25. Ground ball. Second base Whitaker over to first. Got him by about 4 steps. As Nettles does not move down the base very quickly. Up steps the left-hand catcher from Euclid, Ohio. Kennedy. First time up, popped out to the shortstop. Petry to Kennedy. 35. 38. RP board. Second dice roll. 63. 63 on to 38. That is going to be a ball one. Little outside. Kennedy still in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. 33 is a 7. That ball's going to drop in the right field. Kennedy stayed on that pitch. Pulled it in the right field. Now with 1 out. Up steps Kurt Bavacqua. Petry to Bavacqua. Snake Eyes is a 0. 44. is a 1. That ball's deep. That ball far, and that ball carries the wall out in left field. Bagwakwa hits the 2-run home run, and this crowd goes crazy. It's Bagwakwa with the 2-run home run, and the Padres have a surprising 3-0 lead. Petry looks disgusted on the mound. Kurt Bagwakwa. Now with 1 out, 3-0 lead Padres. Petry pitching to Martinez. 52-27, high chopper. Evans guns at the first, 2 away. This crowd is loud out here in San Diego. First time this team's ever been in the World Series. 2 outs, up steps Gary Templeton, 26-27. Little more of a chopper down there. Evans, nice play. Third to first. And we are going to the top of the 5th inning. Tigers are in a bit of a hole now. They are down 3-0. And they got the number 5 hitter leading off, Darrell Evans. Whitson to the left-hand hitting, Darrell Evans. 33's a 7. That ball's hit hard. That ball is in right field, and Evans is on first base with a single. That is the second hit today for the Tigers. Darrell Evans on first base, and up steps Rupert Jones. Whitson peers in to get the sign to the set. He delivers to Rupert Jones. 54-32, pulled hard right field. Gwynn under it, makes the catch. Evans, not very fast. He's just going to stay right there on first base. Johnny Grubb looking for a pitch he can drive out of here. Tigers looking for a big hit. Whitson to the left-hand hit, and Johnny Grubb. 22 is a 7. That ball's going to drop in there. Johnny Grubb. Single to right with a hit number of 41. So 27 iron for Gwynn, 6 speed for Evans. That's 21. 21 off the 41. He's just going to stop right at second base. Down by 3 runs. No time to get risky right now. They're looking for a big hit. Big hit out of Chet Lemon. Had a home run in yesterday's game. Looking for a pitch he can drive. Whitson peers in to get the sign to the set. He delivers to Chet Lemon. 16 is a 28. Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop 45 on the 9 shortstop. What a play by Templeton. It's going to be the double play ball. Templeton to Wiggins to Garvey. The Tigers strand a couple base runners there in the top of the 5th inning, and we're going to the bottom of the 5th with the hometown Padres leading 3-0. Lead on for the Padres in the bottom of the 5th. Here is the center fielder, Bobby Brown. Switch hitter hitting left-handed. Petry delivers to Brown. 15's an 11. That ball drops into left field. Bobby Brown on first base. He is a B31. Will he challenge Parrish? B31. He'd have a 23 out of 36 chance of stealing the base with the +3 from Petry and the +5. And they're going to try and steal second base. He has a 23 chance. So if he steals second base, 11 through 45, he's going to be safe. And there he goes. Gun down to second base, and he's going to be gunned out. 61. Parrish throws him out. As Trammell puts down the tag and holds on to the ball. So 1 out. Wiggins still in the batter's box. Petry to Wiggins. 44 is at 8. He's a -5. So 13 becomes an 18. That is a fly ball. Center field. Chet Lemon. Routine. Makes that catch. 2 away here in the Padre 5th inning. And up steps Tony Gwynn. Last time up, he had a base hit. Petry to Gwynn. 13 is a 14. Pitching around him this time. Tony gets to walk. So he has a walk, a strikeout, and a single. And up steps Steve Garvey. Right-hand hitter, right-hand pitcher. Petry to the set. Delivers to Garvey. 55 is a 7. Right-hand hitter, 7. Single to left. Hit number of 39. Runners in a stop at second base. So the Padres are kicking up their heels again here in the bottom of the fifth. They got 3 already. And up steps the left-hand hitter, Craig Nettles. Dan Petry trying to settle down here. Here's the pitch to Nettles. 44 is an 8. He's a +2. So the 13 becomes an 11. He's a grade 11 pitcher. First and second, 8. That ball drops in there. He's a polar right hitter. Let me see, it's single over second base. The hit numbers are 66 and 64. So Gibson's 27 arm, Garvey 7 speed, that's 20. 20 off the 66. He's in a score. Garvey, now Gwynn's in a score. Garvey's going to go to third base. It's 4-0, and we have a mound visit. Roger Craig done talking to Petry. They're going to give him at least one more hitter here. So first and third, 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth, Padres leading 4-0. And up steps the left-hand hitter, Kennedy. Petry delivers to Kennedy. 44 is an 8. He's the +2. This time it's on the first and third off the 11 pitcher. That'll be a fly ball to right field. Gibson under it. Makes that catch. San Diego puts up 1. Look like it could have been more. And we are going to the 6th inning. Padres leading 4-0. And leading off for the Tigers in the 6th inning will be Dave Bergman. Whitson to Bergman, singled his first time up. 53 is a 20. Ground ball to the second base. Oh, it's off Wiggins' chest. It's going to be an error. So it looked like a play that Wiggins would have made. He didn't make it. And Bergman's on first base for the second time. And up steps Lou Whitaker. The Tigers are going to get back in this game. This could be a good inning to do it. Here's the pitch. Whitson to Whitaker. 52. 52 is the 27. Ground ball. Second dice roll, 44 on the 5 third baseman. Nettles grabs it over to Wiggins, over to first. 5-4-3, double play. Round the horn. We got 2 outs in the Tigers, 6th inning, and up steps Alan Trammell. Whitson pitching to Trammell. Trammell's 0-for-2 today. Make it 0-for-3 as he hits that one out there to shallow left. Martinez under it, makes the catch. And we're going to the home half of the 6th inning with the hometown Padres leading the Tigers 4-0. New pitcher coming in for the Tigers here in the bottom of 6th inning will be the right-hander from Defiance, Ohio, Doug Bear. He's a grade 9 with a Y. He was 5-3 in the regular season with a 3.75 earned run average. First batter he'll be facing will be Kurt Bavacqua, who last time up hit a 2-run homer off Petry. So Bear pitching to Bavacqua. 25 is a 22. That's the catcher, number 64 on the 9 catcher. That is fielding 3. Parrish. Usually sure-handed, cannot make the play. Bavacqua's going to beat him out. He reached first base on an error by Parrish. This could be the Padres' day today, it looks like. Coming up to bat now is Carmelo Martinez. So they're calling Bavacqua back to the bench, and they're going to send a pinch runner in. The pinch runner will be Luis Salazar. He has good speed. He has a speed of 17, and he will stay in the DH spot. So we got Salazar on first base. He's at A24. Does not look like he'll be stealing. But up steps Carmelo Martinez with a man on first base. Nobody out. Bear delivers to the right-hand hitting Martinez. 21-30. Fly ball. Left field. Jones back a few steps. Under it. Makes the catch. That ball, when it was hit, it looked like it might carry further than it did. And up steps the shortstop. Switch hitter. Templeton. Bear delivers to the left-hand hitting Templeton. Snake eyes is a 0. 13 is a 6. That ball is hit right over third base. The runner, Salazar, is going to stop at third. And Templeton's going into second base with a double. So we have second and third, one out. Tigers bringing the infield in. And up steps Bobby Brown. Bear pitching the left-hand hitting Bobby Brown. 63-31. Fly ball center field. 66 puts him in fielding 3. With the little dice of 3, so the hit number is 58. So fly ball to center field. Lemon with the 37 arm, 17 speed for Salazar, that's 20, so he's going to score. Then we got 37 minus the 14 speed of Templeton, that's 23 off the 50. He has a 27 out of 36, or 11 through 53 chance of going to third base. And he is going to hold at second base with 2 outs. So a sacrifice fly by Bobby Brown scores the unearned run, as the runner was on first because of the error by Parrish. Now with 2 outs, man on second base, up steps Alan Wiggins, and the Padres are leading this one 5-0. And up steps Alan Wiggins. Bear pitching to Wiggins, hitting left-handed. 61-36, man on second base. Wild pitch by WP2 and WP3. Wild pitch. It is a wild pitch as Bear's a WP2. So he bounces it in the dirt. Parrish cannot stop it. Now we got the runner on third base with 2 outs. Wiggins still in the batter's box. Bear delivers to Wiggins. 35 is the 14, and now he walks him. And Doug Bear's looking rattled out there. And coming up the bat is Tony Gwynn. We got a timeout. So we got a pitching change. And coming in from the hometown of Tonawanda, New York, will be the left-hander Bill Scherer. He was 2-1 on the regular season with a 4.16 earned run average. He's a grade 7. He's a Y and a Z, and he's a left-hander. So the 7, who goes up to the 12, it'd be a grade 19 to Tony Gwynn. So first and third, 2 outs, Tony Gwynn up. Scherer delivers to Tony Gwynn. Fly ball, right field, Gibson under it, makes the catch. The Tigers escape any further damage, but back-to-back innings here. The Padres have put up single runs after they had the 2-run 4th inning, and they lead this one 5-0. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Heart of the Tiger order coming up to bat here, with Gibson leading off, followed by Parrish and Evans. Can the Tigers get something going? Whitson delivers to Gibson. 31 is a 9. That is the 3rd time in a row he's got the 9 off Whitson. And 3rd time in a row, we got the ground out short to first. One away. And up steps Lance Parrish. He has a walk and a fly out to right field today. 14's a 30. Pulled that one to deep left, but Martinez on the warning track at the wall makes the catch. 2 away in the Tigers' 7th inning, and they are going down quietly today in front of the right-hander Eddie Whitson, and up steps Darrell Evans. 64-13, swing and a miss, struck him out, and we are going to the 7th inning stretch here in San Diego, with the Padres leading 5-0. Here we are in the bottom of the 7th. The Padre fans they're excited. Their team's leading 5-0, and they're taking me out to the ball game. At this point in time, I'll ask you if you like the content I haven't subscribed to my channel yet, if you could. Any likes, any comments? If you're Padres fans, let me hear from you. Now on for the rest of the song. Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back, 'cause it's root for the home team. They don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Thank you, Kelly.
You're welcome, Bob.
Now on for the rest of the game. Bottom of the 7th inning, Scherer staying in the pitch as we got a righty, then a couple lefties coming up. So first guy to face him will be Steve Garvey, the right-hander. Scherer delivers to Garvey. 15 is an 8. That ball's going to drop into left center field, and Garvey gets a base hit. His second hit of the day as the Padres continue to pound the baseball. Up steps the left-hand hitting third baseman Craig Nettles. Share to Nettles. 66 is a 1. That ball's deep. That ball is far. And this crowd is going crazy as Nettles has just hit a 2-run home run off the lefty. And the Padres are cruising in this one. 7-0. Oh, the Tiger bench they look down over there. They look dead. They can't believe what's happening. As they steamroll through the season and steamroll through the playoffs and steamroll through the first game of the World Series. Now the Padres, they're rolling here. Staying in to pitch to Kennedy. Share pitching to Kennedy. 44 is at 8. Lefty, he's a -8 off the lefty. So 7 becomes a 15. That will be a fly ball to right field. 1 away here in the home 7th. Got today's attendance for the game. Today's attendance, another huge crowd. We got 57,911 people crammed into this ballpark. And man, are they making some noise. Now batting is Luis Salazar, who come in to pinch run and scored a run in the 6th inning. Here's the pitch to the right-hand hitting Luis Salazar. 63-31, fly ball center field Lemon. Makes the catch. 2 away. Now batting is Carmelo Martinez. Share pitching to Martinez. 44 is an 8. That ball's a base hit left field. Martinez on first base. And up steps the switch hitter, Gary Templeton. Here's the pitch. Share to the set. He delivers to Templeton. 51 is a 9. He's a -2, a 9 off the 9 with a man on first base. A 9 off the 9 will be a 28. Ground ball. Shortstop Trammell over to first. And that is it for the Padres here in the home 7th. We're going to the top of the 8th inning. Padres leading this thing 7-0. And Eddie Whitson still out there throwing a game. He is on a roll. He goes from a grade 11 to a grade 16 pitcher as he has a shutout going. The first one to face him here in the 8th inning will be Rupert Jones. So Whitson to Rupert Jones. 13's a 14 and he walks him. Tigers get a base runner. Down by 7. Need a few more base runners. Up steps Johnny Grubb. Man on. Nobody out. Whitson to Grubb. 56-34. Pops it up. Shortstop Templeton. Back a few steps. Feet on the outfield grass. Makes the catch. Grubb out. Now batting is Chet Lemon. Rupert Jones on first base. They're not going to hold him on. Here's the pitch to Lemon. 16 is a 28. Ground ball up to the middle. 56 on the 9. Let me double check that. 56 on the 9 shortstop. 56 on the 9 shortstop is fielding 2. Runner not held. Same as fielding 3. Templeton throws it to first, and the runner makes it to second base. So Dave Bergman up, runner on second base with 2 outs. And here's the pitch to Dave Bergman. 21-30, fly ball left field, Martinez under it. And we are going to the Padres 8th inning. The Padres winning this one 7-0. We have a pitching change for the Detroit Tigers. Coming in the pitch will be Senior Smoke. We got the right-hander Aurelio Lopez coming in. He had 14 saves in the regular season. It was 10-1. He has a grade 14 with an X. And he'll be facing Bobby Brown in the top of the order. So Lopez all warmed up. Here's the pitch to the left-hand hitting Bobby Brown. 15 is an 11. That ball trickles in the left field. Bobby Brown's on first base. Back to the top of the order for the Padres. 13 hits today to the Tigers 3. This has been a complete shellacking. Up steps Alan Wiggins. Lopez to Wiggins. 26, 27, fastball. Struck him out. That's why they call him Senior Smoke. 1 away. Now batting is Tony Gwynn. He has a single today. Lopez to the left-hand hitting. Tony Gwynn, 35 is at 8. Off the right-hand pitcher, he's a +1, so it's a grade 14 to a 13. 8 off the 13 will be a 27. That's a third baseman down there. That'll be Evans. Fielding 3, throws it to first, runner to second base. So third to first, runner to second. Now batting is Steve Garvey. Righty on righty. Here's the pitch to Garvey. Singled his last 2 times up. 13's a 37 with a man on second base. That's a pitcher number. Lopez is a 1. The dice roll's a 22. That puts him in fielding 2. Balk. Runner to third. He is not a BKO, so he balks him to third base. Oh, this bad stuff happening and a balk. So Garvey's still up with the man on third. 2 outs. 56, 27. Third baseman Evans grabs it over to first. And we are going to the 9th inning. Can Whitson hold down the team and have the Padres win 7-0? And then both the games would have been 7-0. Whitson's going out to the pitch the last inning. Top of the order, Whitaker, Trammell, Gibson. He's only pitched to 3 batters over the limit so far. Whitson having the day of his life here. Lou Whitaker off the grade 20 pitcher now. 13's a 14. He walks the first batter here in the 9th inning. That is the 28th batter faced. And up steps Alan Trammell. Whitson, righty on righty. Trammell, 34, 31, center field. Brown under it. Makes the catch. Padres, 2 outs away from evening the series up at a game apiece. Then after the off day, they'll be back in the Motor City. Here's Kirk Gibson. 42, 14, Z-Man, ball 2. Gibby still in the batter's box. Whitson to Gibson. 23's a 12. That is hit to the first baseman, Garvey. 26. This is going to be fielding 1. Held on. Bats left. Garvey grabs it. Fires it to shortstop. Gets the lead runner. Fielder's choice, 3-6. 2 away. They got Gibson on first base. They're not going to bother holding him on. Up steps Lance Parrish. Whitson to Parrish. 2 outs in the 9th. 32. 26. Fly ball. Center field. Brown under it. Makes the catch, and that is the final out of the game. As the Padres, after losing game 1 7-0, come back in game 2 and beat Detroit 7-0. And this series is tied 1 game apiece as they get ready to go back to the Motor City. Be back in a minute with the details. What a day for the Padre fans as the Padres win their first World Series game ever. 57,911 delirious fans. They don't even want to leave the ballpark. Let's go over the line scores here. San Diego, the home team, 7 runs on 13 hits. They made 1 error. They left 8 men on base. The Tigers, no runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and they left 4 men on base. Star of the game and the pitcher today was Eddie Whitson. He pitched 9 innings for the Padres, 3 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. He got the win for the Tigers. Dan Petry, he got beat up a little bit. 5 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Followed by Doug Bear, 2/3 of an inning, give up a run. Scherer come in. He gave up the 2-run home run. He gave up 2 runs. And Lopez finished it up pitching 1 inning. Go down the individual statistics here. We got Craig Nettles today. He had 3 hits and 4 RBIs as the veteran third baseman led the team here. And Babakwa hit the 2-run home run. You can see him blowing kisses to the crowd as he rounded third base. Steve Garvey, 2 hits. Wiggins and Gwynn both have a hit, as did Kennedy, Martinez, and Templeton. They had 13 hits, so everybody was hitting in the lineup today. Everybody that started the game had at least 1 hit. For the Tigers, they just had to, 3 singles. Evans had a single, Grubb had a single, and Bergman. The 3 left-hand hitters did have singles, but the Tigers had nothing going on. So extra base hits today, we had Nettles, Templeton, and Wiggins with doubles, and Bavakwa and Nettles with the power sticks hit to home runs. Looking forward to Game 3 in Detroit in a couple days. It'll be Milt Wilcox will be pitching for the hometown Tigers. He was 17-8 in the regular season. The right-hand pitcher will be going up against a lefty, Tim Lawler, 11-13 in the regular season. So that'll be the pitching matchup in Game 3. At this point in time, I'd like to thank everybody so much if you made it to the end here. Ask again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you could take a minute and do that. Any likes, any comments. If you're a Tiger fan and kind of frustrated, I understand that, because that's where I get my name Tigerbob from. You never know what could happen here, so that's the beauty of the game. So as I say, keep playing the Apba sports games. They are the most fun and can be the most frustrating and very realistic games out there, you guys. Enjoy the rest of the World Series. Goodbye.